Good afternoon, Chuck here in ThatPhanom, busy ThatPhanom, Thailand on this Saturday afternoon. It's the end of May 2021 and things are looking brighter here in Thailand. I think people are going to start coming in as tourists pretty soon. So while we still have some time at home to save our money, to think about what we're going to do on our vacation time here, I thought I'd put this video together to help you guys before you start to come to Thailand. So what I want to share with you today is some basic pre-Thailand greetings, explaining some cultural indifferences, and maybe some words, about 5 words that I think you should probably know prior to coming. And also at the end of this video, we're going to head to our friend Mamu's house and we're going to have some dinner over there, and we'll talk a little bit about food etiquette or eating etiquette, or what to expect when eating in Thailand, because eating is a very important thing everywhere in the world, I think. Before we start today's video, I want to share with you guys the most important thing in Thailand, and that is to always be friendly and smile. Reason being is because Thailand is known for the land of smiles, and it got that name because most Thai people smile about everything. So when they're unsure about things or when something negative happens, a lot of times they just smile. When they don't quite understand something, they just smile and they kind of expect you to smile back. So there's going to be a lot of confusion in Thailand, and there's always confusion in Thailand. So the best thing to do is just smile it off and try again later. Smile. Smile is the most important thing to remember in Thailand. Smile. First thing I want to teach you guys is how to properly why. Now before we do this, we'll get somebody to help us do this here in a minute, but I want you guys to understand, as a foreigner, Thai people really don't expect you to understand their culture or know everything, and they don't expect you to be able to speak Thai. They just expect you to be friendly and have a good time. So if you guys can speak Thai or understand Thai culture or why, it's always a surprise to them to hear a foreigner say something in Thai or show respect, and you usually get a very good outcome from that. But all that being said, don't worry so much about trying to figure out when to why, how to why, who to why to, what do you do when somebody whys to you. Don't worry too much about that, because it's going to get too complicated. But we'll go over to a friend of mine's house and see if they can't teach us some Thai why. Okay, we're at my Thai teacher's. This isn't really her classroom, but I'm at her house, and she's going to show us a couple of examples on how to properly why in Thailand. What is the proper way to why? How to, for example?
For example, in Thai, when you saw this the first time, you say สวัสดีค่ะ You use your hand here.
Okay.
But if you think the same your age, what you สวัสดีค่ะ and then that person say answer to you same this. And for the children, สำหรับเด็กๆ you put a hand here, and the children put a hand here, and you older than the children, only not your head. สวัสดีครับ
Okay.
For example, the children do this.
Very good.
สวัสดี
Very good.
สวัสดีครับ or สวัสดีค่ะ You older than them.
Correct.
You only nod your head a little and say answer สวัสดีครับ or สวัสดีค่ะ
Okay. Now for elderly people.
Yeah, for older, you nod your head, you put a hand here, and then you do this a little bit.
Okay.
Yes. And for the monk, or the loyalty, you use the hand here, and you use the nose put here. Rise and lower than normal people using.
So you should never put your hand here.
Yes, here and not
Okay.
a lot.
Okay, okay, very good. So if I meet my girlfriend's parents, mom and dad, how do I say to
You
them?
say สวัสดีครับ
Okay, very good. You guys got that? Very awesome. Next thing I want to talk about is a simple hello. สวัสดีครับ ครับ สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีตอนเช้า
สวัสดีค่ะ
Good morning.
สวัสดียามเช้าค่ะหมอดี
Good morning.
สุขภาพแข็งแรง
สุขภาพแข็งแรงครับ It's very important to say hello when you greet somebody. Now, Thai people, in Thai culture, like in the Western culture, we have small talk, like we say, "Oh, today's beautiful. Oh, it looks like it's gonna rain. Oh, did you hear there's a hurricane coming?" But in Thai culture, it's a little bit different. I want to tell you, in a conversation, a normal conversation in Thai, they're usually always just talking about food. Anyway, so สวัสดีตอนเช้า
สวัสดีค่ะ วันนี้อากาศร้อน
อากาศร้อนนะครับ ร้อนมากครับ So how to greet somebody in Thai. So when they see a foreigner, Thai people, they know how to say quite a few words in English, but a lot of them are too shy to try to have a conversation. But they love to try to interact with foreigners as best as they can. So it is completely okay as a foreigner just to say, hello, how are you? Good morning. Morning. สวัสดี
ให้
ค
เรา
รับ
ให้เรากดช่อง YouTube แล้วเอ้ยนี่ก็เฮ็ดบ่เป็นเด็กน้อยบ่อยู่
โอเค ลูกอยู่ไหน
ลูกสาวอยู่บ้านวันนี้นะ
อยู่บ้านอ๋อ
ตัดใบตองลูกสาวตัดใบตองขาย
โอเค
มีสวน วันนี้ตัดใบตองเก็บผักพรุ่งนี้เช้าเอาใบตองมาส่งตลาด
ทำงานเก่งมาก
เขาว่านี่แหละว่าเขาบ่ค่อยมีนะเขาบ่ค่อยมีเรามันนี่น้อย เราต้อง
เข้าใจ
ขยัน
เข้าใจครับ
แต่เด็กน้อยพวกนี้มันไฟเด็กน่ะ
They like to respond back to hello too, and it's not that big of a deal. So you don't have to really learn how to say สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีค่ะ สวัสดีตอนเช้า สวัสดีครับผม You don't have to worry about all those words. All you really have to do is smile and say hello. สวัสดีครับวันนี้โอเคไหม
วันนี้เปิดบินแล้ว
อ๋อโอเค
ได้กี่รอบแล้วคะ
หนึ่งรอบเปียกหมดเลย
เปียกหมดเลย
ร้อนมากโชคดีนะครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Okay, your first word is hello. สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ So there's a difference before we go through some of the words, I want to tell you in Thai language, there's a speaking language and there's an official language, which you can call basically central language. So if you're talking to an official or an official's talking to you or you're talking to a teacher, they will talk in like a Thai written language. But most people throughout just about every province that we've traveled to, they mostly just say speaking language. So what I'm talking about is a different tone or missing a certain letter in a word. So the proper way to say it is สวัสดีครับ You kind of roll your R, ครับ But you'll hear a lot of places they say สวัสดีครับ which is easier. สวัสดีครับ Cop like K-O-P. Now I'm going to tell you that people all over the world, we say things differently. We spell things differently. I've noticed a lot of people spell it K-U-P, C-U-P, K-O-P, C-O-P, whatever. However it takes for you to spell it, to say it properly, write it on your hand. So what do you crap? Ask a Thai person, listen to it and write it down.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Phonics is very difficult to try to share because like a lot of my people from Europe, they say things with a different accent and they hear things differently, I guess. So what dear krap is more in English like a KOP. So what dear krap. And if you're a female, you want to say ka. So what dear ka. Females always say ka. So how I remember this word at the beginning was, so what the crap? So what the crap? That was, I don't know, I had to try to think of something I could relate to try to remember this word. But if you write it on your hand and you practice all the time, but ask a Thai person how to say it and listen to it and then write it down exactly how you hear it so that you can say it properly. So what do you cut up? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? วันนี้สบายดีไหม
อันบอกไทยเขาบอกไทย
สบายดีทุกวันไหม
ครับสบายตัว
โอเคครับ
ติ๊กไทย
เดินมาแต่หัวริมโขง
ริมโขง
สวัสดีครับวันนี้ขายอะไรครับ
เหมือนเดิมครับมีถั่วแปบ
เหมือนเดิมโอเคนะครับนี่คืออะไรนะครับ
ติ๊กไรวิดกับคัสเตอร์
โอ้โอเคเอา want some of these or that
ลองดูก่อนเพิ่มกลิ่น
เอาสองอันครับเป็นอันเดียว
ครับผม
นี่อย่างอันนี้
เหนียวทุเรียนครับ
โอ้ไม่ได้
ชอบเท่าไหร่นะครับ
ร้อนวันนี้ร้อน
ร้อนครับ
โอเคครับไม่เอาดังทนนะครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
โอเคโชคดีครับ So also another word for good morning is sawatdi don chao. Don chao means morning. Don chao is morning. Sawatdi, hello. Sawatdi don chao. Good morning. Put together means good morning. So a very, very polite way to say hello and it is like yes sir, yes ma'am is sawaddi khapom. Khapom means like yes sir, yes ma'am. When somebody asks you something, instead of going cup or krap, you can say khapom, which would be a probably a good word for you to learn as a foreigner because you want to be respectful in anyone's country as much as possible. And, if you want respect, you have to give respect, right? They're not going to respect you just because you're in their country spending money. You have to show some respect anywhere. You wouldn't like it if I come to your town and demanded, never mind, we won't go there. มานี่มาแล้วบอก
กลัว
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
คนไทย
จ้า
How are you this morning
โอ้ยว่าเป็นแล้ว
How are you this morning
สบาย
I am fine thank you
Okay very good สุดยอด Okay bye bye see you later
โอเคบาย
Okay
โอ้ยคิดไม่ออกค่ะ
But basically you can always just say hello and people are very friendly here and hello is just as good as whatดีครับ So that being said, you're going to get a lot of different tones and words in different parts of Thailand. Like the South speaks a lot different than people up in Chiang Rai. Up in Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, they speak kind of slow. And down south, they speak really fast. And when you share a border in Thailand with another country, of course, just like anywhere in the world, you're going to have a kind of a clash of that language, which is Lao language, is very similar to Thai language. It's the only other language similar to Thai language, but combined makes the language called Isan language. And for another example is a little south next to Cambodia, you'll get a Khamen language, which Khamen means Cambodia in Thai language. So you'll get a Khamen language. And most Thai people can't follow along with that in a whole general conversation, but they can pick up kind of what they're saying. So my father-in-law is going to work. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is some do's and don'ts in Thailand. The first thing, don't complain. It doesn't do any good in Thailand. I know a lot of people, a lot of foreigners that I have met, I think by nature they have to, I think they think that they're doing the person or the place a favor by letting them know their dissatisfactions, which is totally acceptable in the West. But in Thailand, it doesn't always mean anything to anybody. Just kind of you get a feel-good moment and the guy's like, okay, if you don't like it, then go. They don't really want to know. They don't really know how to respond to you if you don't like the meal. If it's not what you ordered, then you can say something, but it's better to just say, well, I don't know, I've never tried this before, let's give it a try. Unless it's something that you're allergic to or you can't eat spicy, right? But complaining about price, complaining about the food quality, complaining about your expectations, it won't take you anywhere in Thailand. So the best thing to do is just brush it off and smile and enjoy the experience and move on. Tipping in Thailand, a lot of people ask me about. I know in some countries, tipping is not anything that they're used to doing, period. And in Thai culture, tipping is not common with Thai people. Does it happen? Of course it happens, but it's not typically common for Thai people. And Thai people do complain a lot, by the way, not just foreigners. So, but I'm just telling you, it doesn't go very far to complain in Thailand because there's many options. However, tipping, there's, like in the US, we have like a 20, like they demand the tip on the bill. Like there's a, you sign here 5, 10, 15, 20 or whatever. 20% is like the standard. But in Thailand, they get paid a certain amount of money no matter what. But if you're in a restaurant, typically the whole staff gets to share the tips, and you won't see anybody put it in your pocket. That being said, if you want to tip an individual, make sure you don't put it in the thing. Make sure you hand it to that person, put it in their pocket if possible, and say, this is for you, okay? But also it'd be good if you could share a little bit with the staff too. So anyway, my rule of thumb, typically on a standard meal with a couple of beers, 100 baht goes a long way in Thailand because a lot of times that staff is only working for 300 or 400 baht a day. And that's roughly about $12 a day is what they're making. So if you give them an extra 100 baht, that goes a long way in Thailand, a very long way. And it makes for a more pleasant experience. I don't know about you guys, but when I go somewhere, I want to go, oh, hey, there's Chucky. They're glad to see me. Oh, here comes that cheap bastard who doesn't want to spend $3 US to tip somebody, right? If it's something small, you don't have to tip anything. If they're not doing anything, like a self-serve type place, of course, no tip. But if the girl's checking on you or the guy and they're filling up your glass and they're being attentive, give them a little bit of a tip. It'll just make your life easier and you get to help somebody out. But even if you tip 20 baht, you'll see the same smile on their face. It's amazing. They're very gracious people. Leave a tip. As far as any more don'ts, I'm just gonna say don't be a jackass in Thailand. Don't try to be above everybody else. Don't always think that somebody's talking about you, because you're gonna hear the word phalang a lot. It may not necessarily mean anything about you, but they like to use descriptive words in Thailand where they call foreigners phalangs or old women or children or they like to describe people before they state their name or their position in the family, their position in society. Anyway, Don't try to be above everybody. And if you do, you're going to just make your time horrible in Thailand. Just smile it off and move along. Go to the next. Don't always try to negotiate prices, okay? Because a lot of times people think, oh, well, foreigners get ripped off because I'm a foreigner. Well, take a look next time you come. Most everything has price tags everywhere. It's pretty common. If you don't see a price tag, then just go somewhere else, whether it's a food vendor, a shop selling clothes, or whatever little knickknacks. You'll usually see a price, okay? I'll tell you where a lot of confusion is. A lot of confusion is because people they misunderstand somebody, or they think they understand and it's not what they meant. But like shirts, for instance, you'll see a shirt for 100 baht. And then the foreigner goes, oh, I'd like to have this shirt. And then when you get the shirt, it's like 200 baht. Or a standard's like 150 baht. And they're like, why are you charging me 150 when the sign says 100? Well, because the size, the extra material is 50 more baht. It doesn't matter where you come from. If you're a 3X, it's more money than the large or the medium. Anything over large is usually a bigger price. That's just the way it is in Thailand. Same with shoes, and that's kind of weird with shoes because where we come from, like this, unless it's like a 15 or something, really like size 12 to 7 or 6 is all really the same price. Here it's different. There's a lot of do's and don'ts in Thailand, so we're not going to run through them all. Just be courteous, treat people how you want to be treated, and enjoy your time. And try to learn something. Don't try to expect that you know everything or you got it figured out, because every circumstance is going to be different, even what I'm telling you today. So, okay, let's do some basic words. 5 words today that I want you to try to write down on a piece of paper. And I'm going to try to say them. If you've got a Thai friend or a Thai wife or Thai girlfriend, ask them so you can hear it better from them and write it down. But we're going to do 5 words today, and these are, I think, some very important words while you're in Thailand. Our first word is thank you. Our very first word is at the beginning of this video, hello, but our first word out of these 5 is thank you. Thank you. Khap kun khap. Khap kun krap. Easy to say khap kun khap, and that means thank you. So what I recommend you do, a more polite way, is add the word na, N-A-A. Khap kun na khap. Khap kun na khap is a more polite way to say thank you. Oh, khap kun na khap. Or if it's something like an adult, khap kun na khap. You'll see when you're at the cash register and you're handing a Thai person money, they're also not just thanking you for the money, but you've got their king on their dollars, so out of respect they go and then they take the money. So it kind of means 2 different things. It's acceptable for you to go like that also is a Y, or you can just kind of go back like that. But you'll watch other Thai people, typically they don't do anything. So, but I got my hands full, usually my wallet or something, so I'll just, I don't know what to do. So sometimes I got too much going on. Khap kun khap, khap kun na khap. Or you can just say a simple word like khap hom means, it's kind of like really polite, like yes sir, yes ma'am, khap hom. But khap kun na khap is really what you need to say when somebody gives you something. Khap kun na khap, khap kun na khap.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you. I got a list there. I'm trying to remember everything here. Okay, one more word because you guys are going to do some shopping here. And a lot of this is for people that live here already, as I've met a lot of people that don't speak any Thai. So maybe these 5 words will help you. It's very important to say the word properly too, but you can butcher khap kun khap and they understand what you're saying. Next word is how much is this? How much is this? So before I tell you, pointing, I know a lot of people don't like pointing. They get so angry. You can point to things and, I want some water. I want to eat that. That's how a lot of people get by in Thailand. But you can always say a basic speaking language word is Taurai Kap. You point like to a shirt. Taurai Kap. But the proper way to say it is price tag. The price tag is Lakha Taurai Nakap. Lakha Taurai, you see I put the word na in there. Lakha Taurai Nakap is how much, what is the price of this? Or you can say ni Lakha Taurai Nakap means what is the price of this? Ni means this. Ni Lakha Taurai Nakap. What is the price of this?
ราคาเท่าไหร่คะอ๋อครับ
Or how much is this? Ni.
You with the thing when you asking some the price you say อันนี้ or this one อันนี้ราคาเท่าไหร่คะ
Okay, very good. Now, if you say it perfectly, they might spout out, oh, you put Pasa Thai Gang, and blah, blah, blah. You'd be like, I don't know what you're saying. But most Thai people can say numbers in English. So that shouldn't be a big problem in touristy areas. So they'll tell you 200 baht, 100 baht. But it's important also if you could take the time to learn Thai currency or Thai number system. It's not really that difficult, but kind of the basics you can learn. Like 100 baht is 100 baht. What gets confusing is they could say loi diao means the same thing. But anyway, don't get all wrapped up into that. Taurai nakap, basic taurai nakap, or ni lakha taurai nakap. Next one. Okay, the next one's going to be really two words, like and dislike, or like and not like. So if somebody asks you, like, do you want a Chang beer? You'll say, the right response would be, mai chop. I don't like. Mai chop, mai chop. I don't like. Pom mai chop. I do not like. Pom mai chop. Pom mai chop. I don't like. Mai chop. Chop, kind of like C-H-O-P or C-H-O-A-P. Chop, chop. ผมไม่ชอบ ไม่ชอบ ไม่ชอบ if somebody hands you a chili pepper, you go, oh, ไม่ชอบ ไม่ชอบ basic words. Now, I know people are typing, oh, you can say this and you can say that. There's a lot of words in any language that you can say that means the same thing, okay? But we can't cover every single one of them. Please leave a comment below and you can share your experiences or maybe share some other words later on for people to read over. But to not like, ผมไม่ชอบ กินไม่ได้ means I can't eat. I don't like it. I can't eat it. Nah. ผมไม่ชอบ กินไม่ได้ If you can learn to say a complete sentence also, it also helps them to understand that you're actually speaking Thai. Because your tone's going to be a little off and they'll be like, I don't know if this guy might be speaking Italian. I have no idea what he's saying. ไม่ชอบ Now to say I like, oh, ผมชอบ ผมชอบ I like. ผม is I. ผม kind of like poem, but ผมชอบ like
ชอบ
and don't like.
ไม่ชอบ
I like. ผมชอบเบียร์ beer is เบียร์ ผมชอบเบียร์ ผมชอบอาหารไทย I like Thai food. Next. Number 4 is want and don't want. Similar to like and not like, but want and don't want. There's a couple things to remember with the word want. It kind of depends on where you're at and what you're asking for. If you're in a restaurant, the word is call. Call means to, like, can I have? Call nam pao kap. Call nam pao. I want some plain water. Call. But what you'll hear normally in speaking language, and it's okay because they're not going to expect you to be able to know everything about Thai language. The easiest one to remember is ow, like ow. Home ow. Ow means want. Ow. Home ow. I want. It's a little rude if you know how to speak Thai to say, Home ow beer. I want a beer. I want beer. You would say more like, call beer cup. Something more polite like that. But ow means want. Like if you see a shirt and she says, you say, Tao Dai Nakap, and she says, Loi Bat. You can just say, oh, ow cop. It's always good to end with cop. You can say cop home, which would make you a superstar. Ow cop home means yes ma'am or yes sir. But you can say ow cop, I want. And that's basically okay. Kind of remember that in Thai language, they kind of speak a little bit like Neanderthals. So it's not like we say our sentences are so complex versus a Thai sentence. So, ow cop, I want that. Basic. My owl, my owl. My means no. My in front of a sentence means no. My owl cop, my owl. My top. My put in front of a word is no. My owl. My top. Marayin, I didn't hear. Marayin, my hiu, I'm not hungry. I don't know. I don't want to confuse you, but my owl, I don't want. Want and don't want.
ต้องการ
My owl.
ไม่ต้องการ
Oh, ไม่ต้องการ
two way for using. The language for speaking you can say ไม่เอา
Right, just
or เอาครับ for the writing languages so different a little bit you say ไม่ต้องการครับ or ไม่เอาครับ or ไม่อยากได้ครับ something like that.
okay. ไม่ชอบ I don't like. Ow. Next word. I know you're already confused. Another word to remember is it's always polite if you like the food, and chances are you will, is to say the word tasty, aloi. Or the correct speaking version or central Thai is aroi. You kind of roll your R a little bit, aroi.
อร่อยมากค่ะ
Aroi mak. Very tasty. Aroi mak.
อร่อยมาก
Aroi mak. Very, very
Double.
tasty. Texans aren't really good at all that fancy talk. unless you're Spanish Texan or Mexican. But aroi cop. They'll say aroi mai, which is kind of like my aroi, which means not tasty. But if you put it at the end, aroi mai, that becomes a question. So aroi mai, and your response is going to be either my aroi, which I would try to keep that to yourself, or I would just say aroi kap, which means tasty. Aroi kap. Or you can just, when she's giving you the bill and you like everything and you're giving her 100 baht, you could just say aroi mak kap, aroi mak. Mak means very tasty. Aroi mak. Aroi mak nakap. You don't have to say that, but anytime you put na in there before the kap, it's more polite. Aroi mak kap. Aroi is tasty. Anyway, those are the 5 words I think you should remember. We'll do another 5 words later on. You guys give me some feedback in the comment section. Let me know if this is something you want help with in the future on some future videos, or even if this helped you at all. Or if you have some other suggestions on some words that you would like to learn, please leave them in the comment section below and we'll try to do that on a future video. But next, what we're going to do is this evening, we're going to go to Mamu's. I know this is a long video, but we're going to do some eating etiquette, Isan style, and I'll explain that to you in a little bit here at Namu's house. Hey, I did 10 kilometers on the elliptical. Me and Paige walked 5K this morning. I had a little bit of a breakfast taco this morning, and I ate my sticky rice with, I don't know what that was that I bought from that guy this morning. And yeah, I'm ready for dinner. I'm trying to lose a little bit of ounces before our next beach trip. Anyway, let's head to Mamu's. It's really her shop, and she's got a meal prepared for us. Now, a typical family meal involves laughter, smiling, awesome food, and usually an alcoholic beverage. So if you don't want to watch that or that offends you, then go ahead and turn it off now. But you may not want to watch Thailand videos anyway, because there's a lot of things in Thailand that could possibly offend you if you're sensitive to things. So anyway, let's go to Mamu's house.
บ้านอีกคนละใหม่อะไรอย่างนี้นะ
หวานเด้ออันนั้นนะที่แรกว่าเจ๊ตอนนี้ผมง่วงไงต้องเจ๊กินไม่ร้ายเลยเจ๊อันนั้นหรอก
ซีมลาบ
มาชน
Birthday to you.
It's nobody's birthday. Sang som rum, and an awesome table full of food. We've got lap mo, pla tot, lap mo and pla tot, and sang som with seki. I'm just going to show you a quick few things about eating. So in Thai, they use a fork and a spoon. And they use the fork to kind of shovel it in the spoon. And that's it. I'm going to tell you this, in a lot of cultures, like they eat with their hands, or they have a central plate and people eat off of the same plate. Double dip, as you can say. I know a lot of people are going to say, ooh, double dip with the spoon, but if this bothers you in any country you go, just get your plate and put as much food that you want to eat on your plate beforehand, and you shouldn't have a problem. But that being said, I guarantee every one of us have probably ended the night like making out with a complete stranger, you know, so I don't think it's going to kill you. I think that they've been doing it for a long time. I've been here 5 years. I haven't gotten. I don't know. It's going to be okay. Anyway, don't pick your teeth at the table. It's very rude to use a toothpick. Thai people usually hide their toothpick when they're picking their teeth. And don't blow your nose. I know if you're eating like a Thai chili pepper, and they're extremely hot, and in a minute it's going to make your nose start running. Excuse yourself from the table and then go blow your nose somewhere, you know, where there's, I guess, if you can, in another room. But yeah, that's basically about it. Just take a lot of selfies, enjoy the evening. Hang on.
ไม่ส่งไลน์เด้อเขาอิจฉา
And have a great evening. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like button below. Also subscribe. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more, let me know in the description box. I'd like to share a lot more things all about Thailand with you if you want. So anyway, let me know below, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.
เก็บบ้านแม่
เดี๋ยวจะเมื่อวันสิพาจะไปดอกทางโรงเรียนน่ะ
ทางเรียนทางใต้
ไปบอกอื่นมันไป
โรงเรียนใหญ่ปะ
Okay, thank you very much, Kumao. I really appreciate that. We'll see you guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the next video.